Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to another player review video. Before we get into this video, if you guys can like, subscribe and share, that would be much appreciated. Hit as many likes as possible, subscribe, comment for this special icon card that we've got. You know, prime icon Jay-Jay Okocha. Really excited. Obviously it's a lone one. I saw that he came out and obviously I really wanted to go and do this because I was actually really close on buying his right mid, you know, but that really didn't happen. So I was like, maybe I'll wait for some time, you know, when I can go and buy that. But obviously we have got our hands on the cam one now, the prime one. So let's just go ahead and look at this card and see how it performs for us. But let's just look at his stats first. So for example, 5'8" height, pretty short, but obviously short players are fast, and that can be looked from his pace. 87 pace, 83 shooting, 84 passing, 94 dribbling, 40 defense, really doesn't matter, 60 physical. I mean, it's understandable. Work rate, I believe, is good because of, you know, I mean, he's got medium attacking. That's a bit, you know, off. It could have been high attacking, but I mean, it's low defensive, you know, so that makes sense. You know, it covers up for that because he's not putting much time on defense. And then 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves, and if you go in his in-game stats, just look at that, insane. Very nice, you know, overall, you know, very well-rounded card. I mean, 90 acceleration, 84 sprint speed, and then 88 attacking positioning. Finishing could have been better, I believe. 79, you know, it's a bit low. And I mean, obviously, no matter how good shots you got and all that stuff, if the finishing is not good, it can be, you know, sometimes a bit of trouble. But we'll see how that works in the gameplay, obviously. But I mean, 87 shot power, 89 lock shots, 81 volleys, 84 penalties. Very nice. Passing is insane. Good curve on him as well. I mean, really nice curve. And then obviously really great vision as well, 86. And then the attribute that I love the most, dribbling. You know, with that agility and balance and composure, if you've got insane pace, no defender can contain you. You know, that's just how FIFA 18 works, or I believe any FIFA. I mean, if you got good pace and good agility and balance, you know, you're just away from the defender. And then he's got 94 agility and 89 balance, and I love that. You know, I love those attributes. And then 84 reactions, 94 ball control, 97 dribbling, 89 composure, insane. And I mean, this defending is 40, but that really doesn't matter. And you know, it's really good that it's 40. So his physical is a bit of a problem. I mean, we do understand that his strength is not the best. Obviously, he's short, and his jumping is not the best. His stamina is a bit bad, you know. It could have been better. Obviously, you know, this just illustrates that he's a one-half player. I mean, it's 72. So we'll see that as well on the gameplay, how that works. But I think it's a great card if only they could have improved two things, or if he could have had two better things. That would have been his finishing, obviously, and stamina, you know, somewhere in 80s. But that really doesn't matter. We just go ahead and use him. And the team that I'll be using him in is this team. Pretty insane, honestly. I mean, I've got the other cam as well, Georgia Haji, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Almost identical stats, just a bit low on pace and a bit low on dribbling, but he's got insane shooting as well. I mean, I did him when, you know, he came out, but I never actually used him for all my games. For some reason, I didn't really like him. You know, as you guys can see, I played 8 games with him, but I mean, that he was like a substitute, you know. But other than that, we can see him, you know, in this review how he does as well. And obviously, we have got the prime icon. I mean, not the prime icon, sorry, Luis Hernandez, you know, the baby version up front. And I'm really excited. And then we've got some good players on the bench as well. But obviously the player review is on him. And I'm really excited. And I'll just go ahead and play the game. And I'll be back once I'm done with the gameplay. And into the gameplay we go, guys. Before I do the review on him, before I cover him up, I'm just going to say he's a sensational card. I really loved playing with him. I think probably the only card that I have enjoyed that much in FIFA, you know. He's just like Neymar in real life. I mean, doing all sorts of dribble all over the pitch, you know, with that agility, balance, and dribbling. But I'll just get into the review first. And I mean, as you guys can see, I was able to score 2 goals with him. You know, the things that everyone loves is to score the goals. And fortunately for me, I was able to score 2 goals with him. That one was really nice. So it does indicate that he's actually a good finisher. You know, he does score goals. I mean, he's only got 74 finishing on his in-game stats, but I don't believe that much. You know, I mean, I think he's much better than that. And then we come on to his other, and I think the biggest strength, it is his movement, his pace, and his dribbling. And with dribbling, I mean obviously agility, balance, dribbling, and all that stuff. I mean, he's just that type of player that you just want to have the ball on his feet, all of the game. You just want him to have the ball and do all these type of dribbles, try to create beautiful goals, just dribble all over the pitch and just create and do things through him. I mean, obviously, as you guys can see, I was able to dribble a lot, and when I started playing it, I wasn't really focusing for the obviously for dribbling and all that stuff. Obviously you want to score more goals and you want to do all those assists. So you just want stuff that stat sheet up. But when I got to use him, the first time when I got the ball with him and the first dribble I did, I could feel his agility, that lightness, and I could tell right away, he's that type of player. And you can see, I mean, I was all over the place with him. And then, for example, here is another of his biggest strength. He's a great playmaker. For example, you'll see. I mean, this is not the best of the assists or not like the hardest. I mean, the way it started was good. That's why. And I mean, you'll see that he gets a lot of chances. And for example, here, I mean, he doesn't have the best of aggression on his in-game stats. When you go and look at his card. But for example, there he was all over the player and he won the ball considering he's really short. And then he was able to play that ball through. And here, for example, look at that movement. Goes behind the defender, pass it in. Somehow Luis Hernandez misses it. But I mean, I don't really care. And for example, here again, really beautiful pass. I thought that was offside for a second. And I just shot it right away. But that really wasn't offside. Here again, Hernandez should have scored, but he missed it. Here again, I was able to pass it to Hernandez, but not quite close. And then here, I would say this is his biggest weakness. And the only weakness, that I feel. And that is his finishing. Not his strength, it is finishing. And that was it for the gameplay, guys. And as you guys can see, I played 3 games with him, scored 2 goals and assisted 2. But I mean, for me, that really wasn't a concern. I wasn't playing for all of those stats. I mean, when I first dribbled with him, I was like, man, I just gotta dribble with him more and more. And I mean, you can probably see from the clips. That's all I was doing, trying to score goals with doing some scare moves and stuff like that. But honestly, I mean, to EA, I mean, obviously I'm not a large YouTuber, I'm not someone on a huge scale, but if you can hear me out, please fix your gameplay, fix the servers, man. They're so laggy. I mean, with this player, with that, with all those stats, he's sensational. Could have scored so many goals, could have done so much better and all that stuff. But I mean, the gameplay is so bad. You just don't want to, you just don't feel like you really don't feel like playing the game. You just don't want to play the game, and that's just how it was. I mean, it was 3 games, and obviously I enjoyed playing with him because obviously he's an icon and all that stuff. But I mean, if the gameplay is not good, it still affects your mood. You don't want to play anymore and all that stuff. So therefore, EA, please fix your servers. Other than that, amazing card, sensational with everything that he has on his card. It matches it. I mean, amazing pace, insane dribbling. I haven't used a player that has that good dribbling. With that, I mean, in dribbling, I mean all of those stats. Dribbling itself, I mean all those attributes. Dribbling itself, agility, balance, all that stuff with that pace, insane. I'm probably gonna go and do his actual SBC, and get him. Well, obviously because his actual card would cost a lot. It must be around like, I don't know, 800,000-900,000. I don't know how much his SBC would be, but still I'm gonna start doing it, and hopefully I'll be able to do it sometime soon. But yeah, that was it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.